What's up, guys? So we ran into a little bit of some troubles today.
A little bit?
A little bit of troubles, and you know, it always comes with having monster fish. So let's go see what I'm talking about.
My boy. Here's my baby boy.
Alright, so you guys remember we had a fly river turtle in this tank here. Well, we had this clown knife attacked my fly river turtle. He's the biggest
we
thing
can't
in
have
this
that.
tank.
We can't have that.
What I had to do was move the fly river turtle. Let's
Where
go.
to?
Yep. Follow me out here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what the clown knife did. And show you what we did.
Now see, we didn't plan on this. We didn't, expect this. We didn't try, to get along with this. It just, stuff like this happens, and it kills us.
Okay, so this open top tank, the only positive thing I got out of this is now we have another spot that we can hand feed a turtle. But if you look down here, and flip him over,
yeah,
you see where he bit him all on his leg and his back tail.
Yeah.
Poor little guy. But I literally
poor guy.
watched it happen, so I was able to stop the
He's like,
knife.
leave me go.
So now he is in here. I feel terrible about that, but I would never have think that.
He was in with him for what, a month?
Yeah, maybe even a little
And then
bit
all
more.
of a sudden, in one night, everything changes.
Yeah, crazy.
That's
Absolutely
crazy.
All right, so with every time you move a fish around, I tell you all the time, it is like an equation. Whenever you add a fish, it changes the equation.
The whole equation of the tank, yes.
We added this guard here, absolute stunner and beauty. He's been getting along great in here. We added these platinum redtails, 3 of those, and these 2 albino sharks. They have not been causing troubles, but this kind of messed up the equation, and we started having trouble with someone started nipping the Atlantic tarpon. It's been getting better. He's right here in the back. There we go, right up top. So he is getting better. The nips that did come of it are now gone and healing up. But whenever you add new fish, sometimes they just change personalities. And
your whole tank system, just changes.
Surprising or not, the one who did the damage to the tarpon is the tinfoil barbs.
Yeah. Can you ever predict that?
Not at all.
Them tinfoil barbs are the most docile, nicest, and now they're attacking the
Atlantic tarpon, which are twice their size. There's 3 of them in there, and they're not starving. Them things are fat as
Oh, they're
can
not
be.
starving at all. Look how fat and plumpy they are. You got the tinfoil barbs and the gold barbs.
Monster
both fat.
fish.
Monster fish. You cannot predict.
Alright, so while we're giving a little bit of updates on the fish that we were moving, we've got a few guys in here. Let me see if I can find them. We got the new biter I put in here, that small guy. He is getting along great, along with this other Anlicheri in there. So that brings us up to 5 different Anlicheris. That is a Planocephs.
I'm sorry. But that's the one that's the problem, son. I'm sorry.
He's not a problem. He's not attacking
We can't put
one.
anything small in there because he will swallow them.
That is true. But I'm talking about the fish that we moved in here.
Look at this cluster of eels, and look at this. That is like the most cluster of fish I've ever seen. That's crazy.
Cluster, but it's cool.
It is so cool. So cool.
Alright, so we've got this tank over here. In the next video on Wednesday, you'll see what I did with the large golden dorado.
This guy, right here.
We have a large one that's no longer in the tank. He was causing a lot.
Wait,
of
one
damage.
bigger than him?
Yeah, he's about twice the size.
He's already gone?
Yeah.
So already for Wednesday, you've already moved him.
Yeah, that's why I said. Just in Wednesday, I'll figure out what happened.
I didn't hear that all the way. I'm sorry.
But we had to do that to try and ease the arowana. He was getting picked on just a tad bit.
Well, a lot of times people are like, how can you have these kind of fish together? And you know what? We can do it for a time. We can't do it for a long time. And then there is fish that should never be together, that can be together for a long time.
Like this, if you follow me over here.
Okay.
What's up, TPJ? We added Brian's, albino alligator gar into this 2200 with the rays, a platinum arrow, and 1 smaller iridescent shark. You guys can see, there goes the albino gar. there's one. Here goes two. Absolutely beautiful fish. Just last night, I ran into a problem, and I had to remove the smallest iridescent shark because the gator gar got a hold of him. Now, I caught it in the nick of time that he is, you know, still alive, and he will heal up. But this one is on me. Like, I didn't think that them gars would go after iridescent shark that is larger than him. I've got garring with my other iridescent sharks.
No matter how much you know, you can still learn.
Yep. So them small gars went after this guy here, and it wasn't just a small nip. That was an attack and a chase. I didn't see that go down. I just came out and seen the wounds. So I went ahead and caught him out of here. And he's going to stay in this 135 until I can get him fully healed back up, and he will be going into a different tank. But you guys see we have this royal clown knife down here as well, and we just got him in. My buddy Casey came over and donated him to us. He is switching up some tanks there, and he didn't want the royal clown knife to go to just anyone. So he brought him to his boys at Ohio Fish Rescue, and as soon as I get him eating well, he can go in and join the rest of the clown knives.
All enjoy him.
Over here in quarantine, we've got this absolutely massive venustus or giraffe giraffe cichlid. That's me getting my names mixed up there. And of course this leporanus. These were some new...
Oh, speaking of getting names mixed up, dude, the other day I made a video and I put out, I'm like, okay, this thing right here is a African, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's from Africa, all the Aborigines. I was so wrong. I was spouting out the information I knew about lungfish on the electric eel. But, you know, when you get older, you remember things. I know all this about the electric eel. I know all this about the lungfish. And I gave the people the wrong information about the wrong fish. And it bit me. The people are like attacked. Rich, you don't know what you're talking about. I really do, but I just remembered the wrong thing when I'm remembering the right fish. You know what I'm saying? It was rough.
That brain surgery, you know.
Hey, you stop it. It was not. You'll get that brain fog too when you get older, buddy.
I don't think so. We've got these two. They'll be coming out of quarantine relatively soon, along with this archer fish down here. Yes. He is just about ready to join his friends up here in the 1800, because we've got 3 of them up here. There we go. So they will get another friend to join the pack, and they'll be able to swim this awesome tank together. We did add in the leaf fish into this tank. Oh, and of course, you've got Jerry. Little Rich over here.
Oh, you stop it. That is
not
Little Rich. That
Little
is not Little Rich. No.
Joey, if you're watching,
Jerry's arguing with us that neither one of these are an actual leaf fish, that they are a different type of fish, and that African leaf fish are different, but these were sold as leaf fish.
Well, you can second guess that, but they're leaf fish. Okay, out here in the pond room, got some nighttime action with the sturgeon. You guys don't normally see this guy at nighttime, but that is when he is usually active the most. Right, you know, as the lights go off, he gets super active. I mean, during the day, you'll see him swimming around and, you know, appreciating them. But at nighttime, he's just the star of the show. This guy is growing tremendously. I am super impressed with him. I was not sure if, you know, on the feed here, in the temperature of our water, if this sturgeon would do well. But this tank is probably at around 76, maybe 74. And he is just absolutely thriving. He eats meats, pellets, great. All kinds of stuff. So there we go. Got a nice little clip of him. And of course the rays are out having some fun. You can see that every little spot on this algae in the bottom, that's from the sturgeon going down and pecking the bottom of the tank. But this guy is, let's see how long he is. He's 1 tile, 2 tiles. I'd say he's
I'd say 30 inches.
I'd say between 28 and 30, yeah. He's getting there, but he's definitely going on a nice, long growth spurt. All right, a little update on our guy down here. He seems to be liking his new tank. As the time goes on, you can see his shell is getting tremendously better. It's almost fixed. I'd say, you know, probably a couple more weeks, and that is a perk to having him in this tank as well. I can reach in there and feed him fruits and vegetables and keep him away from, you know, the meats that we feed the catfish or whatnot. That's why we ultimately had him in that 150, so I can treat him, you know, special needs and go ahead and get his shell fixed. But he is on a fast track. He's looking tremendously better, and now he'll be in this tank.
That. Fast track to recovery. Good name for the video.
All right, so he's doing great. You know, catastrophe averted. That could have been much worse, but we just want to share everything with you guys and have you follow along. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next video. Stay fishy, my friends.